dancing in the moonlight, trying to get the move right. I am more. It's undisputable. I want every girl, I cannot choose her no more. I can choose it all, cause y'all beautiful more. And they know they bad, cause they do the most wine. Just looking from behind. I know they came for a good time. Why? They you come all the time, or it might be tequila and lime. I just want mine. What if you just come right on up by these flows? You can finally feel the way we flow. Don't be scared to be free now, girl. Scared to be free now, girl. Oh yeah. Don't show it off now, girl. Don't show it off now, girl. Look where you at, baby. Step outside with me. Don't play, baby. Take a little ride with me. All these pretty girls in this place, don't be shy now. Too many girls I can't choose. One time of my life, I just talk to this or that one. I don't really care, cause I just came here to have fun. Judge me or hate me, the choice up to you. I just really came to have her, and I like you, and I don't know who to choose. Cause I want you, and I like her too. So I'm gonna choose all of you, baby, yeah. Talk to this or that, time of my life. I just talk to this or that, time of my life. I just talk to this or that, time of my life. I got time of my life, time of my life. Da-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da-da. Baby, just let me know. Da-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da-da. Wanna see you let it go. We like her too. We like her. We like her too. We like her. We like her too. We like her. We like her too. Time of my life. 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 Yeah, talk to this or that. Time of my life. Talk to this or that. Time of my life. Time of my life.
Vision 3.
Yo.
All right. Give it up. Vision 3. Have a seat. Welcome to the Drive at 5 on IntellectualRadio.com/iHeart radio station. You guys are supposed to figure out the seating arrangements.
Yeah, we got it.
I'm your host, Roman, and we have a terrific show planned for you today.
Yeah.
And stay tuned for Warriors Talk at 6 p.m. with my girl, Rochelle. She'll be here momentarily. So when I received a call that these guys, my guests, was willing to drive all the way from St. Louis.
From the Lou.
To come on the Drive at 5 to perform, I say, why not? So please give a Drive at 5 welcome to Afrobeat group Vision 3. Welcome to the Drive.
Yo.
Well, dude.
Thanks for having us.
So please introduce yourself and give us a quick background, starting with you.
For sure. My name is Ben Luke Music. I'm one of the 3 from Vision 3. We just took 3 homeboys having a good time, you know what I'm saying? Doing our thing with the music, and just putting the work in, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
T-Rex, Vision 3. Basically coming from a production background, work with a bunch of artists, and then decided to do our own thing and kind of put our vision together and, show it from a production standpoint,
And now you're artist.
You?
Jody Bravo, 303, Vision 3. Let's go. I've been in music my whole life. Grew up around this guy. He started when he was 12, making beats. So I was always writing and freestyling, listening to Lil Wayne, thinking I'm Lil Wayne.
I can tell you the comedian out of the group, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So you guys have these nicknames for yourself in the group. So why they call you T-Rex?
I got T-Rex when I was in junior high school. I kept getting in trouble. And they was like, this guy's a beast. And they just started calling me that. It's just stuck.
And it's similar to his first name.
Like my first name, Therese, but that's how I really got the name.
T-Rex.
You have a nickname as well.
Yeah, Jody Bravo. So, Jody actually, I actually got it from my dad, inherited it from him. But, people called me that, and then it was like, oh, it's baby boy. And I was like, well, kind of, but not really. You know what I mean? I'm a big dog around here. But
comedian in the group, right?
But then, Bravo, that came from,
you know, me being, I'm actually pretty good at a lot of things. So when
You
I
gotta
do
clap
things,
up for
when I do things, people go, bravo.
Last but not least,
So my name is Ben, and it's just a shortened version of my full name, Benjamin, which means like right-handed God. So that's just where it came from. Got it from my parents. So yeah.
each and every last one of you have an inspiration to the music. So what inspired you to pursue a career in music, starting with you?
Cool. I think from just a personal standpoint, it just comes from having the creative power to just do things the way that you see it. A lot of the times we have to like answer to different things, you know, whether it be a job or something else, but this is something that you can create from the ground up yourself. You know what I'm saying? You can take it wherever you want to go. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, like that's what really kind of drew me to being an artist, because I'm like, wow, like instead of like singing other people's stuff, I can create my own, sing my own stuff. So, and I think that's kind of like what drew us all three together, is because we're like, dang, like we all have this central goal that we're all trying to reach, and then we all have the same taste in music and things like that. So it kind of just brought us all together in a sense.
I mean, music for me always been an outlet. So things I go through in life, I either create music or I write things like that. I used to write poetry, and I kind of got good at it, so just started doing it
You
full time.
want to kick us off a little something poetic?
I haven't wrote poetry in a long time.
You shouldn't have never mentioned it.
Well, I know,
man.
I know.
Every time.
Nah, I just write verses, just you know. I can't think of a piece right now.
No, maybe later.
Oh no, I'm definitely gonna pull something
Yeah,
out.
it's back.
You?
So my inspiration in music is to help others through their emotional journeys. You know, music can help you through a lot of emotional processes and a lot of bad times in your life. And it can also lead you through good times in your life, you know? And I feel like with my creativity and my emotional experiences, I can help other people, you know, get through theirs.
Now tell me about the song. I consider one of the hottest songs for the summer.
Yeah.
Let's Go. What inspired you to create Let's Go? Because to me, Let's Go is a rallying cry.
Yeah.
That,
You in a sports venue, let's go.
Yeah.
we was thinking next level on Let's Go. We was like, yo, like what is not in the market right now? What
And let's do something that we've never done before.
something different? Like everything is so oversaturated these days. It's like, no, why not come with something different? Why not come with something positive that's already clean?
Mhm.
You know, why can't we just have clean fun? You feel me? So
And I'll say, like, with the creation aspect of it, it was funny because I called Rex like at 7 a.m. because we both produce. He just produces more than I do, but I literally just like, bro, like, you know, we got the Afro and we got like the top 40 pop stuff. Like, how we can't just like mix it together and make it sound like a fusion thing? You know what I'm saying? He's like, oh yeah, that's dope. You know, just send
Was
over
he
what you-
asleep?
He was definitely asleep. This dude always sleeping. You can call this dude, he sound halfway dead every single time you call him.
you know, he will go to sleep sitting up looking at you.
Yes, looking at
Why?
you.
Eyes wide open?
Yes.
I fall asleep making beats.
He will fall asleep standing up. And you'll be like, bro.
How you know the beat is tight if you're halfway asleep?
So sometimes I take like little miniature naps, and I still be vibing out to the beat somehow. I don't know how. but it
Vibe
happens.
check. It's a vibe
Right,
check.
it's a vibe check. Come on.
Starting with you, tell me when the first time you heard Let's Go on the radio, your reaction.
Man, I couldn't believe it. It's still like one of those surreal moments where you're like, somebody saw my work, appreciated it, and thought it was good enough to play on their platform. So you have to give the person respect for when they do that, because nobody deserves anything. Nobody owes you anything. So just the fact that somebody's able to, you know, put that energy into your own energy, like, I think that's dope. And, you know, I was definitely happy about that. Definitely.
For real, it was an inspiration. Like, so jamming out, listening to it, it's kind of like it inspired us to make another version. So we got a dance version too now.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, you wasn't asleep when
I'm
you first
hollering.
heard it? And
Yeah,
you
one
thought
hour.
it was a dream, and then somebody had to call you or something like that?
No, I was actually woke on this one. And you know, we got pumped or whatever, so we did a dance version.
Mhm.
We had another version too.
So when I heard it, I was like, I feel like we was one step closer to making it. I just feel like all we have to do is just, keep doing that and keep taking those steps so we can get the rest of our songs on the radio, because we got some heat for real. And I feel like the world deserves to hear this. Like, we gonna light a fire.
I agree.
We gonna light a fire.
Think it's a game. Think it's a game, but we got some
we
stuff.
coming for y'all for real.
What about the family reaction when they heard it?
That's actually the dopest part about it. Like it being clean. People dance to it. They have no idea what we're talking about when they first hear it, but they just vibe out to it. And because it's clean, it kind of continues to have more people to listen to it. Kids can kind of join in. So,
And what's funny is, so he does have kids of his own, and so we like produce at his house sometimes.
Yeah,
And the kids are literally like reciting our songs that we be making sometimes, and
they
it's
know the
cool.
songs better than we do.
They're better than we do. We'll forget a line, and they're like, "Oh no, it's da-da-da-da-da-da." And we just like, "Dang, okay."
Those are our first fans.
Mhm,
Feel
for
me? And they kind of keep us going, and they give us more inspiration to keep creating. It's like they look up to us so much. It's like, okay, we can't help but keep going.
And then they're like, "Yeah, do more of that or do more of that." So we just kind of like
Yeah,
go with the flow of that.
they definitely developed the ear for music. Like it's almost similar to our own here. And the youngest one, 12. Well, not the youngest, but my nephew, he's 12. He makes songs too.
We got a little
You
line
make sure
going.
he's up, right?
oh yeah.
No, he don't fall asleep. He be up. He be lit for real.
Now tell me about the summer classic songs. When you hear your song at a barbecue, what you say? When Boyz II Men basically said when they know they made it was when they was in an elevator and heard it in music form. That's when they was like, man. So have you got that far with the barbecue music?
Yeah, it's the interaction. Like if you play something, a lot of times, if you play something and people interact and they dance to it, you got something. Because it's like when you're around a lot of people that's local, they make music and you hit play, a lot of people sometimes can tell, okay, this person stay down the street from me, I can hear it. You know what I'm saying? But when you play something, it sounds like industry, and and they just vibe out to it.
It fits right into the playlist.
It fits. So
Now tell me about the Afrobeat. It's the new phenomenon, right?
Yeah.
The new phenomenon. Sometimes people confuse R&B with Afrobeats.
Yeah.
Do you think the new phenomenon of Afrobeats is the new R&B?
I think R&B is still R&B. I do think that there is a blended feeling between Afrobeat and R&B because it's still kind of a form of expression. In Afrobeat, people still talk about relationships, life things, whatever, but it's still got like an international vibe and that groove, So I think it's a combination of the two. It's a fusion, but I still think they own lane still too, though.
Definitely they own lane for sure.
Or what you think? What do you think it's still?
Well, I'm not I am an R&B person, but I'm more of a 90s R&B.
Okay.
Like, let me put it this way. If I didn't get a chance to read your bio, listen to your music,
Right.
I was seriously thinking that you guys were going to sing and belt out a Mint Condition song.
Yeah.
Or besides you look like Future. Yeah. Or what's the guy's name that always gave? Yeah. Okay. Little John. You get that?
Yeah. Kind of.
Now, do you guys think the style of Afrobeat changes the music industry?
I would say yes, because it's very rhythm centric. So with that being said, a lot of like traditional R&B is based around the actual like chord progressions and things like that, kind of like the musicality of it. But with Afro, it's more like the driving force of like the beat, the drums, transitions, things like that.
Yeah.
And I think that's what gets people in the mood to like dance, vibe out, and it's very chill and it can be very upbeat at the same
It
time.
brings a different energy.
Yeah.
And I mean, the drums in Afrobeat is a bit unorthodox, you know, compared to what we're used to over here.
Very.
You know, so now that it's becoming popular, it's kind of like a new thing. It's like, okay, let's put our spin on it now.
Some people think it's like the same beat over
Well,
and
now-
over and over.
So-
Hey, I'm going to do an Afro beat and it's the same beat.
It's interesting you say that because that's what I was thinking when I heard it. That's why I never touched it until now. But I started hearing people put like chords on top of it and pianos, and they started doing their own thing to it. And now they figured out how to fuse trap into it now. And how, you know what I'm saying? So I've heard so many different variations at this point where I'm like, okay, it's in there. But what you just said though, that's what made me not mess with it, because I'm like, ain't this the same beat on the last 30 songs I just heard?
And then I think a lot of that stuff is because we're getting such an influx at one time. You know, Afro really kind of blew up within the past like 2 years, like in the United States. And, you know, we're used to hearing our music, so it's like it's kind of ingrained in our culture. So when we're getting like an onslaught of like somebody else's culture, like back to back to back to back to back, it can seem like very, very repetitive, but you have to just kind of take into context of like, you know, we haven't heard this before. So now we're just getting like drowned in it, you know what I'm saying? But I think that's where you have to figure out, okay, what's going to make you different? What's going to set you apart? You know what I'm saying? Or how are you going to fit into the mix as an artist, as an Afro pop group and things like that. And I think that that's where we kind of found our niche, because we do everything clean. We make our own beats, things like that. And we put our own spin on it. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you know, we're not from Nigeria or anything like that, but, you know, we put in our 10,000 hours, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely,
To make, you know, that style of music can do it justice, you know what I'm saying? Things like that. So,
Tell us about the club response to Let's Go. Tell us about that.
The interesting thing about that is the original version of Let's Go is real poppy. And we have a lot of trap clubs, obviously, and rap clubs. So they like the vibe, but it's not something they vibe to. So the dance version we did, we put more of a trap feel to it. So now we can actually make it work in trap clubs and, you know, Afrobeat clubs and things like that too.
yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah, so, and that's the crazy part, because I don't think the original intent was to have it in like clubs and stuff. But when they gave us their response back, like, hey, we like it, but you guys just need to change some things so we can, you know, that we can play it. You know what I'm saying? I think that that's where it's like, okay, well, you got to humble yourself as an artist, you know, do what needs to be done, and then take that extra step, you know what I'm saying, for people to play it in the club and things like that. And it's going crazy right now because, you know, you put in so much work as an artist, as a musician, as a producer, and then to have that, you know, somebody finally say yes, you know what I'm saying, after you have 10,000 no's, you know what I'm saying? And the yes is like, oh, let's do it, let's go, let's do it.
And to walk into a club and see people dancing and turning up to your music, it's just like a surreal thing. Because it's like, yo, I put all this energy into this. I created this with my boys. Like, we created this from scratch. And now all these people, they love it. They dance to it. It's turning them up for the night.
Yeah.
You know, it's surreal.
Tell us about the next song you guys are about to perform.
I got a story about it. Like,
okay.
Yeah. So, and the reason why I say it like this, and this is kind of like our group dynamic too. Like, we just kind of like interchange as we go. But for Chosen, man, like, it was crazy because we came up with the beat, and I was like, okay, well, we can just make it into like another dance beat, another, you know, turn up, whatever. But it's like something told me, bro. I was talking to Rex while I was on the phone with him. I was like, we need something that can really inspire people, motivate people, you know, talk about, you know, overcoming certain things and people doubting you and things like that.
That's what we deal with every day of our life. We overcome so many obstacles.
Every day. And it was like, okay, like, and I remember, you know, we just send our versions back and forth between each other, things like that. I sent my version to Rex sent his version to Jody, We try to put all our verses on it. And it's like, you know, you got to like keep each other on point, that we make sure that we stay on topic, things like that.
Make sure the transitions complement each other.
Yeah.
Things like that. But we've been doing it for so long together, it's like clockwork, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we really develop a template to make these songs.
Mm-hmm.
So go right ahead. What's the next song?
Next song's gonna be Chosen.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Chosen. Smooth. Yeah, I'm ready. Go ahead.
Yeah. Hey, Vision 3.
I just want good energy. And baby, no stress, no. Call it insanity. Stacking my money, just leveling up. Changes on the way. Yeah, this one's the year. We turning all the way up. Changes on the way. Tonight we gon' party some more. Close to living. Fast life, so we never move slow. Feel the rhythm. Turn up and slip wherever we go. Baby, I'm chosen. Baby, I'm chosen. Baby, I'm chosen. Baby, I'm chosen. Everywhere I go. What's going on, baby? Big up is all I see. I'm a winner, I remember all the times that you had it on me. What about the lonely nights? I stayed locked in and sacrificed. I gave the time, I paid the price. And now I'm here, I'm living life. I gave it my all cause I wanted more. Didn't nobody know what I endure. Chosen everywhere I go. Baby, I'm chosen everywhere I go. Baby, I'm chosen everywhere I go. Baby, I'm chosen. Yes, it's clear, the road is open. I made it through it all, that means I'm chosen. Celebrating, popping the bottles of potions. Moonwalking all the haters, they know we got motion. When it went over the head, it's not exciting. And everything that's in right. The moment when you doubt yourself before the fight. And everybody else will ghost like poker dice. Remember that you're chosen. I'm a different breed, and I'm not the same kind. Devotion. I'm better than this form, cause I know how to take mine. Through that pressure. Stay 10 toes, it'll make it better. Yeah, I'm talking about that pressure. Got that weight on my neck for the gold medals. So you know I'm chosen everywhere I go. Baby, I'm chosen everywhere I go. Baby, I'm chosen everywhere I go. Baby, I'm chosen everywhere I go.
Yeah.
Vision 3. The chosen ones. I feel like we all chosen. We're a group of the chosen. That's why we work.
All right. Tell us about the last song you guys going to do to wrap it up for us.
I think it's Girl Man.
Girl man relationships. Jeez, you ever had a girl that just want to know your every move? Like she just want to know where you at all times. Like
Check-in time.
I don't get that.
We can't check in. We know
Strict
people.
schedule.
We know people who go through that.
Well, you know, females, they trying to figure out what you're up to. If they call you, you don't answer. Okay, it ain't adding up. They call your homeboy, y'all, he ain't with him. It ain't adding up.
They check your Instagram. Then they check your Snapchat.
Don't put nothing on your story.
If it don't add up enough, you're doing something you're supposed to be doing.
They
They
the
don't need proof now.
FBI. They the FBI of social media.
And they call the girl man.
Yeah.
Show.
2 times 2 equals whatever they think.
How people can get your music?
All platforms.
Everything under Vision 3. So YouTube, Vision 3, Instagram, everything. Facebook, all platforms, Apple Music, Spotify.
Run us up on Spotify.
Deezer.
And what venues you guys going to play in the next couple of weeks?
Actually, we're looking at some spots out in Chicago. We got a few spots in St. Louis, and there's a few in LA. I don't know the name of the spots, but that's the next move at the end of the month.
One of our
Actually, he know the name of
the videographer, he actually put this together the show right now.
Shout out to MJ Farillo.
MJ Farillo, go follow him.
He the party man. He's in the bar
Yeah.
venues.
Yo, he be throwing parties in Miami, Vegas, LA.
Mhm.
So we got we got people on the team to help us do that.
All right, you guys gonna take us out with
Girl man.
Girl Mind. Thank you to Earl Winfrey, our executive producer. Wanda, who is behind the scenes taking us out with Girl Minds, is Vision 3, all the way from St. Louis.
St.
Yes, sir.
Louis.
Yes, all right.
Let's do it. Yeah. I feel on my mind when I feel emotions. I go sit in by the ocean, daydreaming, yeah. I feel like everywhere I go, I just gotta ask for permission. Why these girls all on a mission, thinking on the words like I'm cheating. Everywhere I go, I gotta check in with her. Tell her where I'm at, like for what? She don't even know what's up. Always accusing ya. I feel like I've been changing my ways and I'm changing my plans. You can't see. Then when I go overseas, she be all like, "Don't be a whole baby." I'm like, "I'm not on another girl around me. That's crazy." All these assumptions, think she know me better than I know myself. All these assumptions, if I do not answer, I'm not by myself. All these assumptions, rolling all around the world, I can't get help. All these assumptions, 'cause all these women wanna say it's just girl math.
Yeah, 2 times 2. Oh, it's whatever you think. She get whatever she want. Whenever she blink, girl, yeah, girl. I don't really know what you're talking about. Got a feeling that we about to find out. Baby, if you know how to count. Cause it ain't adding up, like, what's that about? If I don't answer, good, no, get it to the paper. I stay up, I ain't tryna take no pay cut. Get into the green, I just get it by the acre. Whatever you say, girl, we wake up and break up emotions control. Hey, if you let it flow, then emotions will go. Then I'm running away, I'ma swim with your own. I just don't think you need to hit me with
All these assumptions, she know me better than I know myself.
all these assumptions.
If I do not answer, I'm not by myself.
All these assumptions.
Rolling all around the world, I can't get help.
All these assumptions.
'Cause all these women wanna say it's just girl math.
All these assumptions.
Oh, 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 all these assumptions.
Jump, baby, you know, I don't wanna pretend, no. What you got, baby, I know. Love follows in the deep end, no. Me, I'm a, without you, there's no balance. Like a castle built on sand. Carnage is easy. Sunshine, there's emotion. Emotions tell me something. Right now we take on water. On water. Sunshine, there's emotion. Emotions tell me something. Right now we take on water. On water.
I feel on my mind when I feel emotions, like I'm sitting by the ocean, daydreaming, yeah. I feel like everywhere I go, I just gotta ask for permission. Why these girls all on a mission, thinking on the words like I'm cheating.
Vision 3, follow us on all platforms. We love you guys, man. Appreciate you.
Jody Bravo. Follow me. I am Jody Bravo. All platforms.
No way.
T-Rex Production. On Instagram. I am Ben with Music.
I am Ben Luke Music.